world. So I was thinking about this just now, and this video is going to be talking about how friends are a vital part of every human being's life. Now, I'm not saying all friends are great friends or, good friends. Some friends can be toxic and bad, and you don't want those human beings in your life. So you weed them out. You just stop talking to them, and don't need to be friends with those ones that are going to cause you problems later on in life. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the good friends, the amazing friends, the friends that stick with you for the good times and the bad times in your own personal lives. Now, you could have a friend that you just became friends with yesterday, or it could be a friend that you've known for a month, or 6 months, or a year, or 5 years, or 10 years, or 20 years, or your entire life. Because, and it doesn't have to necessarily be, someone you went to high school with, someone you were born right next door to you in the same hospital. It could be, and I'm not saying every single person that's a nobody, and I'm not saying every single person's a nobody. You're a somebody to someone out there in the world. And that's what friendship is. But I'm not saying, you can't be friends with an actor or an actress or a YouTuber or a singer or a songwriter, whatever it is. Look, I'm not trying to say that no one is gonna be friends with someone famous. But if you are, that's amazing. You do you. And it's not just, actors and actresses and Instagram models or porn stars or whatever it is. You can be friends with anyone in the world that you want to be friends with. Unless they're going to be toxic, or they're going to constantly lie to you, or they're going to constantly put you down as a human being. Those are the individuals in life you don't want to be in your life. You want to be friends with someone who will always pick you up and lift you up, not physically, but if you're in a bad mood, or if you're in a sad mood or an angry mood, they calm you down, because that's what true, honest, great, amazing friends do. They see you're in a bad situation and you don't know what to do next, and they do their best to make sure that you're living your best life, no matter what the scenario is, no matter how difficult times can be. There's someone always there to be there for you. It could be a sibling that you consider your best friend. It could be a cousin that you consider your best friend. It could be anyone in the entire world. Like I said before, it could be an actor, or I'm not saying an actor or an actress or a singer or a songwriter or a YouTuber or someone on Instagram who's super popular will ever be friends with me. But if that were to ever happen, hypothetically, I would be grateful for it. And it could be someone, that you just barely met. I'm not saying you have to, classify them as a friend to start off. It could start out as an acquaintance, and then it could build from that, and they could become your friend, then they could become your best friend, then they could be, whatever you want to classify them as after best friend. I don't know if you want to classify them as a brother or a sister-like figure or whatever that is. That's up for your interpretation. Look, I'm not saying every single person's going to be friends with a celebrity of any kind, whether it's a porn star or a model or a YouTuber or an Instagram model or a actress or an actor. It's kind of hard to be it's not easy being friends with anyone in the entertainment business or industry or whatever you want to call it. It's damn near impossible to be friends with someone like that unless you've known them, if you've actually communicated with them on a daily basis. But again, that's with their busy schedules, making movies, making TV shows, writing songs, being in the studio all the time, well, not all the time, but majority of the time, or they're filming a YouTube video, or they're, taking millions of photos just to make sure you got the perfect photo for your Instagram, or if they're filming a porn scene, or whatever it is. I'm not saying, like, you have to be friends with anyone in the entertainment business. What I'm saying is that I'm not saying if, when you have someone who really cares deeply about you and you talk to them as much as you can, I'm not saying you should talk every single day to this friend or to anyone who just comes into your life. You should give them their space and stuff like that. And I get that. And friendship is interesting. I don't want to say it's a roller coaster because, it's not. Because I know in roller coasters you have the ups and downs, the twists, the turns, all of that stuff. And in a real, true, honest to God, great friendship, there are no twists and turns. There are no ups and downs. There's always just a steady pace of amazingness that happens in a friendship. And usually those friendships are more than a year. Let's just put it that way. Let's just be real with that. Anything under a year is probably, is still trying to get all those kinks and all those, twists and turns and ups and downs out of the way. But the real test to any friendship is how well someone helps you out through the most difficult of times. Whether it's having someone you really care about die, like a family member or a friend, or if you're not in the best of moods and you need someone to be there for you and listen to your problems. That is what true friendship is. And that's what true friendship should always be. And I've only got like a handful of those in my life. They don't talk to me as much as they used to because they've got their own families, they've got their own, their own relationships and stuff like that. And that's perfectly fine. Let them do them. But from time to time, it's nice to, talk to them and, have a full-on conversation. Ask them how they're doing. Try to set up like a lunch or some sort of a meal, or just to, maybe do a fun activity like going hiking or going to a beach or, or going bowling or going to the movies or going miniature golfing, going swimming, whatever it is. Just set aside like maybe a weekend or a couple of days, maybe even a week, just to hang out with them and, have some fun. And I'm not saying you have to have too much fun, because that would defeat the whole purpose of, having them in their own relationships and stuff like that. But true friends will stick with you no matter how difficult times get, no matter how big of a family they have, no matter, any of that stuff. True friends stick around for life. That is the truth. Friendships matter. Not just to me, but to every single human being on this planet who has had a friend for one day, or 20 years, or 60 years, or however long you've been on this planet. That's what the most important thing in life is. It's about friendship. It's also about love and a bunch of other stuff. But what I'm talking about specifically today is friendship. And I would love nothing more. And I know it's not the most probable or the most possible thing to happen. But for me, I'm not saying I would ever, date a friend, because that's not the right way to do things. I mean, maybe one friend, one woman friend that you've known for many years, and they know who you are and you know who they are. And if they're single, great. If they're not, then don't even bother. But I would love to be friends with a YouTuber or an actress or an actor or a singer-songwriter or an Instagram model or a porn star or whatever, anything in the entertainment business or entertainment industry. Whether it's, someone who does TV shows, movies, music, YouTube videos, takes photos professionally for Instagram or whatever their platform is. I hope that makes a lot of sense. If it doesn't, I'd be happy to go into more detail in a video in the future about this, but I thought it would be interesting to talk about friendship and what it means to me. Now, I've never talked about friendship before in the past, and it's been a while since I did that, but I thought I'd, say that I would like to have a friend in the entertainment business or entertainment industry, whether it's, what I'm doing here, making vlogs, or, have someone who's an actor or an actress or a musician, singer-songwriter, porn star, whatever it is. I'm just saying it would be cool. I'm not saying it would ever happen, but it would be cool. That's all I'm saying in this video. Along with what true friendship means to me and all the other stuff that I talked about. So I want to wish Kiki Wingard a happy 26th birthday. Peter Shukoff, Shukoff, a happy 41st birthday. And anyone else in the world who's celebrating a birthday today on the 15th day of August, happiest of birthdays today. That's just me. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow at the brand spanking new vlog. I gotta go. Bye-bye.